Okay, so there are a lot of updates, and I just want to, I guess, start off by saying if you can't keep up, don't be surprised. We can't keep up either. So, the renovation house that I keep calling it, they are almost done with it. They actually, I mean, we're at the point where we're installing tile and floor, and the drywall is already up, so it's time for paint. He just bought the property in April, worked on it the end of April, all of May, working on June. I'm pretty sure we'll have the house on the market before July, which is amazing. That's what we want, right? Um, so that's one update. We spent some time looking at tile yesterday. I was gonna record, but I ended up having to do an open house right after. So we drove all the way up, maybe like 45 minutes to the tile place, which was halfway to the open house that I was going to host. And yeah, it was just a crazy day, and I didn't have a chance to pull this camera out and start talking. It's the next day, so I'm doing back to back open houses. I don't think I'm gonna do that too often. Once, one open house a weekend is great. That's plenty for me because the setup, the driving, taking down, of course, with the signs, that might be the worst part. It's nice to interact with buyers, have that face to face time with buyers and people in the community. That lenders who come by, just literally had a lender come by and drop off some information. Other agents who come and support. So all of that is amazing. Pulling up the signs on the side of the highway, maybe not my favorite. Anyway, on a tangent here, I was just really busy yesterday, didn't have a chance to record. So I'm recording now because I just set up for this open house. It's a really beautiful house in the Crystal Lake community in Hampton, Georgia. So, um, by the way, if you're not following my socials, my real estate socials, that is Homes. So it's Homes with Dejanay, and that's on all platforms. So I have a Facebook, a TikTok, Instagram. Those are the ones I'm most active on, and a YouTube. And mostly I post home tours just so folks can see the communities and the areas that I work in. And yeah, so that's how I'm starting off. And I think I'm going to probably start doing these talking head videos too. But I'm just inserting this in this video because I have time. I got here in time enough to start recording. And hopefully some buyers will come through and then I'll have to get off of here. But so going all the way back. Okay, so for the new construction, the foundation has been poured. The slab. All right, so I'm learning the correct terms for new construction. I used to call it whatever, but now I need to actually use the proper terms, so bear with me. Um, there will be a crawl space for this new construction, as I understand it. So that's what they're building right now. They haven't been able to build as much because it's been raining so much. Which is kind of a sidebar. If you've been in the Southeast this year, 2025, have you noticed how much rain there is? And have you also noticed how many tornadoes there are? People keep making fun of me because I keep talking about the weather, but there's a reason. I mean, we just haven't, I don't remember having as many tornado emergencies and warnings that we've been having. So, anyway, like I said, that's a sidebar. But it has been raining a lot to the point where the grass is really saturated and it makes it hard to both cut the grass at our house and maintain the yard because we have a lot of goals for the yard this spring, summer. But aside from that, in the new construction, it makes it hard to actually lay a foundation. How about that? They're moving as fast as they can, being safe. We also want to make sure we follow every single protocol, whatever codes there are, because there's no need of building a house if it's not the way it's supposed to be. So, I think that's the updates that I have. I'll see what we end up getting into next once I get home. I think he's gonna keep working outside. When I get home, I'll bring y'all along with me when I go home. And yeah, we'll see what we get into. All right, we're back. So, back at the renovation house. Now I'm in the basement and I'm just checking on progress. So over here, he's working on the tile. I'll insert some footage of him working on that. It can get loud in here, so I might have to move around. But so far, it is just, that's what we got in the basement. But so what I'll do is I'll walk you back upstairs actually. See. There's new flooring, which is kind of cool. I mean, there's already hardwood floors here, so we're just kind of filling in the spaces where there were where there wasn't hardwood floors. So there'll be hardwood all over, which already looks really nice. So you can see there's the hardwood there. I'm sure I've explained this. Hopefully I've explained this, but we're adding a kitchen island, which is probably the most significant update in here. Oh, here's the new floor. Wow. So I haven't seen these updates. He told me what he did, but I haven't seen them. See, can I get closer? Yeah, see, I don't know if you can hear all that noise downstairs, but he's working on that tile, so that's why I came up here. All right, so this will be the breakfast area. So right off the kitchen, there'll be a kitchen island right there. And then over this way will be I guess, breakfast area, if you want to call it that, leading into the formal dining. Although it's kind of one area, we're going to put like a chandelier up just to kind of make it seem like, even though it's one open space, you'll still be able to kind of see which part of the room is for what. So like we'll put a chandelier over here, so then you'll know that this is the dining area. You can put your formal dining table here. And also here will be the Murphy door. So I just walked through the formal dining, and there'll be a Murphy door here. So Murphy door basically means it looks like it's just a wall or decor, but you just push open the door and you'll be able to get to the other side instead of walking all the way around. So my task is to design this house, and that's why I'm here. There are several things that I have not yet figured out. So this light, I think I've kind of figured out what I might do for that. I have something in the cart, and then that light up there, lights, I think he's just planning on doing can lights or recessed lights there. But then I have one here. Not really sure. Just have to find another hallway light. Hey, I'm here at the renovation house. So I got a call that I did not pick out a stain for the floor, which is a pretty big design decision. So I ran over here. Well, I went to Lowe's first to get some stains that I was thinking about because I hadn't quite decided, and I realized that I hadn't even come up with a stain. And they're at the point where they're sanding the existing floors. They finished putting in new hardwood, and now they need a stain color. So I'm here. I'm going to show you how I'm going to pick the color, and we'll go from there. Okay, so I'm using painter's tape to tape off the stain. I think I have 4 different types. They're all Minwax, and I'm just going to make kind of a square. Alright, I'm going to get my gloves because nails. So I have weathered oak, provincial, English chestnut, special walnut. Weathered oak doesn't look like it's doing too much. So that's special walnut here. I'll put prevention on that. So that's it. Alright, so we got a couple things going on here. So that's English chestnut, that's provincial, this one is special walnut, and that's weathered oak. I don't think weathered oak makes a big difference. Special walnut is a really nice color. Provincial is also nice. I think English chestnut is a little too dark for me. And then I'm going to take this around the house just so I can kind of look at the colors. Quick update on what's happening in here too. So the tile has been placed. This is the master primary bathroom. And it goes to the floor. It's going to give a very spa feel. Before I go, I just realized that I didn't tell you that was turned into a closet to give more space for this primary closet.
Hey, welcome back.
Yeah, as you know, I have no idea where we left off, but we're back outside, and I thought it'd be cool if we showed you some of the plants and fruit that we have so far, because it's starting to grow.
Over to the mini / future greenhouse. It's just a concrete slab for now. But we got limes. I don't see any lemons. Or oranges. Or grapefruit. I think my apple tree, pear tree is getting too much heat. So hopefully in the next couple of years, year or two, this concrete slab you see will become a small greenhouse for that purpose. Instead of taking plants in and out of the house, we'll just leave them semi-protected outside in a newly constructed greenhouse. Oh, you got blueberries you need to pick. Got one right there. 2 right there, 3 right there, 4 right there. And
No,
2.
I lost it. That tastes like a blueberry. Like,
So I'm right there.
wow. You gotta get to it for the birds and everybody else.
Squirrels. Oh, you got a couple.
Boy, these right here.
You need some more bushes.
You want some?
No, I mean I do, but we need some more bushes.
Take one. Yeah.
I got gum in my mouth.
No, it's good.
We're going to get a couple more bushes.
All right, that tastes like it needs to be in a smoothie or a pie. Smoothie and pie.
Cobbler. I think that's another orange. But I grew that from seeds, so I don't remember. Elderberry and banana. I don't know if the banana's gonna actually do anything since we're in Georgia. It's zone 8, so I don't know if it's gonna be successful. But yeah, the citrus trees are staying in a pot. They'll stay in the greenhouse. We'll plant the apple, the pear, the elderberry, and some of the other ones outside, the blueberry. Made it to the grapevine. It's still overgrown.
Wow.
I cut it back so heavy and it still blossoms out to this.
We need to, maybe we can insert a video of what it looked like last year to see the comparison.
It's don't look like I did anything.
I know, that's the crazy part. Wow.
You can see some of the grapes right there.
Wow, what are we gonna do?
It's a mosquito magnet. I see a bunch of
Oh
mosquitoes.
no. Oh no. Oh no.
Great fight there.
Wow, JP, that's crazy.
Yeah, I still don't know how I'm gonna get to him.
Whoa. You cut so much.
Not enough. I can't even see half of them.
Do you think you cut it? Do you think you cut it so well that it grew back healthy? Or like,
I mean, anytime you prune, I didn't think it'd grow back this strong,
I
but
think it grew back strong. That's what I think.
it's too much.
Wow. I have to get a ladder. That's beautiful though. Honestly.
What's that hump? Figs right there. So we'll have some figs for the preserve
Yep.
and my biscuits. This is a brush pile. Oh, but we got some more figs over here. I don't see any on the tree, but it's a fig tree. Good Lord. I don't see any figs. Oh, there's a few up top. Very small, very small. I gotta come do some more weeding. Here's the barn where I keep the tractor and where we plan to put the future garden. Is that a cat? It's a cat. Somebody's cat. It's not ours. Anyway, future garden right here. Cal's taking a peek and seeing what I'm doing. I don't know what they're doing. Finished cutting some more brushes, fall slash winter. Get the rest of this fence line cleaned up. I already did a bunch, but every year is something. That's the woods. I'm not worried about that right now. Eventually we get to that, clear it out so you can see the better view of the lake. But for now, I'm focused on stuff closer to the house. Keep the grass cut, grass low. See any unwanted wildlife lurking near. Walking back to the house. Just got done cutting grass. Pretty sure I'm gonna be itching later. But I gotta plant a couple trees before they get too dry, and that's it.
So I think we're gonna end this one here. We're gonna keep working on the outside. And I think next week we're going to go to the nursery and actually pick up some of the plants that we're going to plant here. Catch you on the next one.